Okay, day 197, part 3, stuck in traffic in Pittsburgh. So no risk here. A lot of people want me to comment about the doctors that had their throats cut in Boston, if I know anything about that and so forth. I won't say anything because I don't know anything about the case. I know about Bill Weld and the FBI connection to organized crime along with the CIA. Boston was kind of their ground zero with the Tsarnaev brothers, and before that there's been kill teams going back all the way to that, can't think of his name, but Bulger, Slimy Bulger, whatever his name was. It's a long history with FBI corruption in Boston. Whitey Bulger. And you can just Google that. A lot of the scams, like with near cash, near money, have been in the Boston area with the various forms of Bitcoin and so forth, and these Pirate Bay kind of online drug schemes. It's all just seems to be in Boston. But I'll comment on the doctor killings. If you have a legit pain clinic, and the Dr. Field, was definitely a legit guy. He, trained at Harvard. He was from, England. He was just a really, first-rate pedigree doctor. And they start a pain management clinic. People approach him and say, hey, you'd be perfect for this. You'd give us the reputation and the kind of gravitas we need to start a pain management clinic. And they do. That's the ones you usually target. If I'm a CIA guy, I don't go after second pedigree. I go after the first pedigree, and I go after guys who are divorced, that are susceptible to beautiful young women. They used to say in the CIA, everything starts with a stripper. I mean, it's kind of like, how do you make chicken cacciatore in the Hungarian cookbook? First you steal a chicken. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult Hungarians. But, the CIA cookbook was, first you get a stripper, and then that's how you get access, and then you start getting all the pillow secrets, and then you eventually start flying them around the world. And when you fly them to East Africa, or West Africa in this case, Guinea, you take them to a place and you introduce them to these doctors and these struggling villages and so forth, and you build this kind of sympathy toward whatever people. And then you say, well, hey, there's this pain clinic here, or there's this factory here. They're trying to get on their feet, making synthetic drugs, making generic drugs. Here's the drug trial for it. Here's how great it is. And let's introduce this into the pain clinic as a substitute for whatever the other drug is. And at first the doctor's like, I don't know, but then the sex is really great. And then the doctor says, I guess we could try it and see how it goes. Then he has his first couple of ODs because the people had to double and triple the strength of their dosage. And then they get cold feet. The person who killed him, let's just call him Bamp, B-A-M-P, Bamp. He's from Guinea. You don't have doctors, Bamp had the key to their condo, their penthouse condo, 11th floor condo. So Bamp somehow gets into their condo and slices their throats. Now, if you're JTTF, you control the media, you control the local police. You can tell the local police, here's the statement you're going to make. You give it to them, you rehearse it with them 3 times, then they say it. If you notice in all these things, the FBI guy's not too far behind, standing right over the right shoulder of the guy to cut in if they make any false moves. And here's where you reuse that doctor. You bring in a doctor from a foreign country, the sexy hot doctor, and you can say whatever you want. You could say she was ground up in a meat grinder. Now, I'm not saying this girl, Dr. B, is in that category, but I'm just saying, if you want to run an operation, that's how you do it. You don't kill off your golden goose that keeps getting you new doctors and new pain clinics. You just move them to different countries, and then you do it all over again, change their name, change their identity.